Often racing in the ABP Slaney and Goffs Aintree sale 4yo Geldings Maiden race, and as they run up the hill, Chef's Kiss is going to bring them along. The benefit of a previous run when still involved very much so at Old Town on debut in the latter stages before coming down. Leads out over fence number 1, being followed in second spot by Gentleman to Boot as they take the descent for the first time. On their way towards fences 2 and 3 in the straight, Gaelic Pride is just in behind the leaders, and they're followed by Strong Link. Behind Strong Link is Crossgale's King. Outer Banks towards the back. Heading on the way now to level off towards fence number 2. And out in front, Chef's Kiss from Gentleman to Boot, being followed by Gaelic Pride with Strong Link right down the inside. Crossgale's King is next, and this one's being followed just in behind by Outer Banks as they continue on their way towards fence number 3 now before they turn to make the climb. Out in front, Chef's Kiss from the second running Gentleman to Boot, who's almost gone up on terms now with the leader, being followed back in third spot as they rise to this one by Strong Link, who jumped out well on the inside of Gaelic Pride. Crossgale's King is last but one, and a couple lengths break to the back marker, which is Outer Banks. Racing towards the bend, which will swing them right-handed up the hill, and on the way towards fence number 4. And Chef's Kiss is going to lead them up. Gentleman to Boot in the sheepskin is second. Strong Link is third. Fourth behind these on the outside of Crossgale's King is Gaelic Pride, who's just shuffled back a number of positions. Outer Banks dropped in the early stages. Up the hill they go, about to make their way on the rise towards fence number 4 before they turn along the back straight, and all have done so safely. Gentleman to Boot gone up on the outside of Chef's Kiss, being followed back in third by Crossgale's King. Strong Link is next as they begin now to make their way over the brow of the hill, and now they descend down towards fence number 5, and it is Gentleman to Boot, the son of Harzand, who leads them on the downhill run with Chef's Kiss over towards the near side, the Mount Nelson. Chef's Kiss leads. Crossgale's King now, the Kingston Hill, has gone into second, so Gentleman to Boot is third. Strong Link is racing in fourth, the Diamond Boy. Further back behind these to Gaelic Pride in the orange jacket. Gaelic Pride, a son of Cool Company, and last of all is Outer Banks, the Soldier of Fortune. On their way to go past this one and head on past the departure point before they swing right-handed up the hill towards fence number 6, and out in front it is Chef's Kiss from Crossgale's King. They're the leading pair, being followed in a break back in third spot by Gentleman to Boot. Strong Link on the inside, couple of links to Gaelic Pride, and a similar break to Outer Banks at the back of the field. Racing now on the turn, bring them up the hill and on towards fence number 6. And Chef's Kiss is just stretching on again, 4 to 5 lengths over Crossgale's King, who in turn has gone 8 or 10 in front of Gentleman to Boot. Strong Link is next, then Gaelic Pride, then Outer Banks. Heading off for their second circuit, about to race on towards fence number 6. Up front, it is Chef's Kiss, who rises with the clear advantage to Crossgale's King in second. In third is Gentleman to Boot, and fourth is Gaelic Pride. Strong Link is next, and then Outer Banks as they continue on the downhill run to head towards 6 fences from home. And out in front, Chef's Kiss, still with the advantage to Crossgale's King in second, who's just closing the gap a little down the hill. Gentleman to Boot is doing the same in turn towards Crossgale's King. Gaelic Pride on the outside of Strong Link, and then Outer Banks. 6 from home, Chef's Kiss over from Crossgale's King, and third spot is Gentleman to Boot, and then fourth in the orange jacket is Gaelic Pride. Strong Link is next, and this one's followed by Outer Banks as they now make their way on towards the next. This is 5 fences from home, and as they come to it, over in front, Chef's Kiss, a slight mistake in second by Crossgale's King, who somewhat banked it and was out-jumped there by Gentleman to Boot. And behind these, Strong Link is on the inside of Gaelic Pride, and although the back marker, Outer Banks, is still very much in touch. Up the hill they go the final time. They've got 4 still to be jumped, and out front It is Chef's Kiss, Crossgale's King, right there 3, Gentleman to Boot, Strong Link is 4, 5 behind these, Gaelic Pride and Outer Banks still the back marker, still in touch, 4 from home now. And as they come to it, Chef's Kiss, Crossgale's King, again not foot perfect there. Back in third is Gentleman to Boot, then on the inside Strong Link, just behind these, the orange jacket of Gaelic Pride, and last of all, as they take the descent, will be Outer Banks. Over the brow of the hill and through the gap they go, with Chef's Kiss leading them down in this ABP Slaney and Goffs Aintree sale 4yo Geldings race. Then Crossgale's King, Gentleman to Boot is on the outside of Strong Link, and just behind these is the next one racing Gaelic Pride. And then comes Outer Banks. Now they race on towards the next. This is 3 fences from home, long way from home. Chef's Kiss driven into it, long and low, but gets there. In second is Crossgale's King. Then towards the inside, Strong Link is just being pushed up into position. That's at the expense of Gentleman to Boot. And just behind these, the orange jacket is next in 5th spot. That one is Gaelic Pride, and Outer Banks just trying to be nudged up behind them as well. Racing on now towards the bend, that'll bring them on up the hill. Chef's Kiss the inside of Crossgale's King. Gentleman to Boot and Strong Link are right on their tails respectively. And then Outer Banks and Gaelic Pride. Racing into the turn now. That's going to bring them up the hill towards the second last. And you couldn't pick one from any as they take the uphill run. They've all got chances. Chef's Kiss, Crossgale's King, Gentleman to Boot and Strong Link. Outer Banks round the outside, and right in the pocket too is Gaelic Pride. Crossgale's King just shuffling out of position there, getting tight at that bottom bend, and Crossgale's King lost right out. So it is Gentleman to Boot who's taken over the lead. From in second spot, Outer Banks who's come around them. Strong Link is third, then Gaelic Pride. Chef's Kiss has dropped out as they clear the fence at the top of the hill and begin the descent. And running round off the turn, Gentleman to Boot is leading them down now and has a clear lead from the chasing Strong Link in second, then Outer Banks. Behind these in fourth is Gaelic Pride. The other pair have pulled up at the top of the hill, and Gentleman to Boot now has a clear lead, a wide margin, 10-15 lengths or more. Gaelic Pride and Outer Banks are staying on in front of Strong Link as they go towards the final fence, and it is Gentleman to Boot who comes to the last with a clear lead, over and clear with no problems there, and up towards the line. Gentleman to Boot is going to win the 4yo Geldings by a wide margin here. Gentleman to Boot is going to take it on debut with plenty in hand. Back in second is Gaelic Pride. Third will go to Outer Banks, and fourth and final finisher, Strong Link.